Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho radio morning headlines for Tuesday, July 31st, 2025. Thanks for listening. I'm Alex Batman. Members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints are among those helping in the cleanup efforts in central Texas, where flash floods killed more than 135 people and damaged homes and properties. On July 4th, nearly 2 feet of rain fell in a matter of hours, causing the Guadalupe River to rise about 35 feet. Many people didn't stand a chance. Among the victims of the flood was 90-year-old Sally Graves, who lived about a block from the river. Sally was asleep when her neighbors Terry Hansen called. Her son Clark helped her escape her house, but they had to cling to a fence and a nearby tree as the water swirled around them. As the water receded, Sally died in her son's arms. Her daughter, Terry Hansen, says that she has felt her mother around her for the last 3 weeks.
I just couldn't have predicted this, but there is something that has felt just sacred about everything and the way that it's happened, the way it's unified. We were always close, but the way it's unified our family in her death, which is everything she would have wanted. Just the miracles of her ward, just helping day after day.
In the days since the flooding, there have been about 4,000 volunteer hours of service performed by the members of the La Cantera Texas Stake.
I knew that even though I have 4 little kids at home under the age of 9, I just couldn't stand to not be doing anything. And so I think the first thing I did was I dropped to my knees and prayed that I would find a way that I could help.
I just know that we're here to do the Lord's work. We're His hands on the earth, and we need to help each other.
Trying to help give some of these families closure, whether it's, finding their loved one or a teddy bear, a blanket. A lot of these items carry a lot of weight to the family too, and so that's why we take a lot of care going through every pile and turning it up real slow. And
among those who died were nearly 40 children, including 27 campers and counselors who were at a Christian girls' camp near the river. The church is partnering with the American Red Cross to help pay for temporary housing, food, and clothing, and more. The War Bonnet Roundup is already underway. Idaho's oldest rodeo kicked off last night with the Toyota Wild West Family Fest, and the excitement keeps going through Saturday at Sandy Downs. Get ready for nonstop action with some of the biggest rodeo stars from across the country, with broncs, bulls, barrels, and something for everyone. Rodeo clown Backflip Johnny invites the community to come out and watch this weekend's festivities.
It's family fun. There's so many other sporting events out there that you can go to that get really expensive to go to, and rodeos are family fun. You can, from 5-year-olds to 95-year-olds. It doesn't matter, and it's something that a whole family can come to for a reasonable price.
So grab your boots and head down to Sandy Downs to watch some wild rides every night starting at 4. Elder Gerrit W. Gong, a member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, addressed religious leaders at the Religions for Peace World Council on July 29th, urging faith communities to help guide the future of artificial intelligence. He emphasized that AI is not divine, urged leaders to use it wisely for good purposes, and called for worldwide cooperation to make sure it's developed with strong moral and ethical values. Elder Gong said AI is created and trained by humans or are limited, and only God can provide true divine guidance. He suggested creating a faith community AI evaluation to make sure AI represents religion accurately and includes faith-based value in its development and training. The message builds on guidelines Elder Gong shared in 2024 when the church introduced standards for using AI with a focus on spiritual guidance, openness, and responsibility. You can read Elder Gong's message at churchofjesuschrist.org. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for July 31st, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Alex Batman.